invited into North Korea by a well-renowned cataract surgeon friend of mine from Nepal, and he knew that North Korea was the one place that I'd always been the most curious about because the least is known about it. And so when he asked me to be part of his medical delegation, I gladly agreed. And it's kind of funny that that's how I got into North Korea, because even though I'm Asian, I'm terrible in math and science, so the fact that I was part of this medical delegation was kind of funny. Anyway. So we land in Pyongyang with the medical team, and instantly it's apparent that we are in a place that none of us have ever been before. The soil is different, and all of our technology, our cell phones and so on, are removed from our possession and kept at the airport, and we're immediately assigned 8 government escorts to follow us wherever we go. I'm a jogger, so I was allowed to jog laps around the perimeter of our guest houses, but I always had eyes watching me wherever I would go. And we thought that we would only get a chance to see the inside of surgical centers. We were in 3 different cities. And what happened was, because North Korea only has 2 television stations that air only government propaganda, they let the North Korean people know that this renowned cataract surgeon was going to be in the country. And so at the 3 different medical outposts, thousands and thousands of people showed up, but not just people with impaired vision or cataracts, but people who had chronic heart conditions or dental issues or pains that had been plaguing them for long periods of time. They just were jumping at the opportunity to see this foreign doctor. And we never hear about cataracts in the Western world. You know, at the mere onset of a cataract, we can have a very simple, inexpensive operation to remove it. But in the third world, people can be plagued by cataracts for decades, because cataracts are a result of severe conditions and malnourishment. And so thousands of people additionally showed up with vision problems, including little kids as young as 10 years old. And after the course of 13 days being in North Korea, the medical team performed about 1,000 operations on people, again, including on a child. But there were so many interesting things about what I experienced in North Korea. As I said, there are only 2 television stations, but there wasn't a single advertisement in the entire country, which was kind of nice, actually. And because there's really no television and people don't have access to computers and the internet is unfathomable, when parents and kids come home every day, they talk. Isn't that weird? I actually had one kind of moving moment about my experience there. As I said, I'm a jogger, and every morning I would go out and jog, and one morning there was a group of 3 girls in tracksuits. And so I'm jogging along, and I think I was wearing like a LeBron James jersey, and I'm not a fan, believe me. It was before he left and went to Miami. But anyway, so I'm jogging along, and all of a sudden these girls start jogging with me. And there's one girl who's pretty fast. She was the most athletic of the 3. She starts jogging faster. And then I'm known to be a little competitive. I start jogging a little faster. And then she starts jogging a little faster. Next thing you know, the 2 of us we're running full speed. And, you know, each one of us is sort of edging up on each other. And at a certain point, we both simultaneously just stopped and started laughing. Because at the end of the day, we just realized, even though at one time I know I was jogging for the United States, and I know she was jogging for North Korea, in the end, we just realized that we're both just girls, you know? We're both just girls.